The Buhari government has called on the UK government to seize assets belonging to the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, those of its members in the United Kingdom, and to also shut down the group's communication department, specifically Radio Biafra. Garba Shehu, Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity to President Muhammadu Buhari, made his position known in a statement on Friday in Abuja, while welcoming reports that the UK had designated IPOB as a terrorist organization. Downing Street has, however, walked back its view on IPOB following widespread criticisms, denying that it has labelled the separatist group terrorist, despite resolving to deny its members asylum or other forms of succor. Mr. Shehu urged the UK authorities to follow up the alleged proscription with confiscation of assets of IPOB members, shut down their communication channels, and sanction the issuance of visa to those funding IPOB in Nigeria. Oh my God, those funding IPOB in Nigeria. And meanwhile, those sponsoring Boko Haram, you say you know them. For the past 2-3 years, you've been telling us you know them, but you have not done anything. Dubai has been able to identify them, and those ones are serving GTM. The same thing with US, but you say you know. It is because those ones have even done it. That was why you came out and told us, hey, you know them. When it comes to Igboho and Nnamdi Kanu, Malami will be able to give press conference and he will begin to give you details one by one. But since Boko Haram has been in existence, they said they were coming to fight Boko Haram. But now, 7 years down the line, they are not doing anything. Now they are telling you that they cannot even, the reason why they cannot go and fight them. The same government is now telling them to seize to stop giving sponsors of a IPOB visa because they want to go and frame some people up. Well, the statement read in part, it has taken our allies in the UK so long to follow suit owing to 2 reasons. First, the deep pockets of IPOB's international network of funders that allow for lawyers and influence peddlers to aggressively lobby for and whitewash the activities of their clients in Western courts. Second, IPOB's influential communication network of TV and radio stations, including London-based Radio Biafra, employ with great effect to spread misinformation abroad and incite violence at home. The next steps are clear now that IPOB has rightly been designated a terrorist group. The authorities should, in our view, follow up with confiscation of their assets, shut down their communication channels, and sanction the issuance of visa to IPOB's funders in Nigeria. The statement says such sanctions had played a critical role in combating other terror groups. And make no mistake, today Africa is a breeding ground for terror, with local and international groups alike gaining strength across the continent, thriving on the economic devastation of the pandemic. Nigeria's intelligence and security forces are the first lines of defense against such groups, including ISIS and Al-Qaeda affiliated Boko Haram. We rely on our allies in the West for their support. IPOBs and its 50,000 strong paramilitary units reign of terror has seen villages butchered, school buses set alight, and politicians' homes bombed, the statement noted. It added through their international network of radio and TV stations, they threatened further violence if their demand were not met, while inciting violence and religious ethnic tension between Nigeria's Christian and Muslim. Wonders I never need. Their mouthpieces and their wallets are their most effective tools. It is these assets Nigeria's allies must target next. And there's no time for complacency. We thank the UK for its decisive action and call on our friends in the USA to at least heed our calls and follow suit in designating this murderous terror group as what it is. Across Africa, increasingly, what were once small localized groups are growing in size and influence and becoming connected to global networks of terror. The free and democratic world must act now to stomp them out before any more misery it cost, the statement raised. Can you see them? We are in for trouble for this country with the set of Gabashewu, especially Buhari, because they are working for Buhari. This Buhari government say we are really in trouble, and I hope they will be able to leave power in 2023. You see, the way these people are orchestrating and doing everything possible. They are not even hiding it. That they are the ones they are calling. Of course, this Gabashi has come out once that they have been lobbying to other countries just so that they can tag them terrorist group. Now you want them to take their assets. I'm doing why the ones in Nigeria that are operating in Nigeria. Now the Nnamdi Kanu has come to Nigeria now. Then let them go to court. Buhari is now telling us that it is only the court that can determine the release of Nnamdi Kanu. But the man, how long will it take? How long will it take? Because you said it's somewhere inciting violence. The violence is taking place in Nigeria, and yet it's not difficult for you to be able to, because you have already concluded that they are the ones inciting violence. Then, if you have that evidence, why is it that the man has been there close to 1 year now? You cannot even judge his case, and you are telling us it's his court that has the right to do that. With the set of these people, no wonder they will always say these guys, they use takia being one thing. They call it a deception. But unfortunately for them, the UK has made a U-turn that said, no, I beg you, we didn't say so. That was not what we said. Their lies has forced them out to expose their hidden plan, why they are doing everything possible to make sure IPOB is proscribed by the international community. That is why they are killing our people, and their media will lie that IPOB is responsible. They are doing everything to stop the emergence of Biafra, but they can't do that with lying. Truth will always expose their lies. You can't even shut down ideology. The Nigerian government should have that in their minds. They should stop crying. This is just the beginning. Nigeria is a terrorist organization. Nigeria deserves a selfless leader, one who understands the pains of the masses, a true leader who will make life easier for citizens of this great nation. That is the kind of leader Nigerians want. No matter what happens, IPOB is forever ahead of a zoological Republic of Nigeria in all ramifications. Unfortunately, the Brits didn't even agree with the government. They know the truth about IPOB agitation and Nigerian government's antics and propaganda. Can you see how they have embarrassed themselves? The next thing. So it is not even the media. I think it is the news came from, if you look at this whole thing thoroughly, the news came from the federal government, and you see that all the outlets, all the media houses, they just publish it. That was what the Nigerian government. And for you to even know, it is even the government, the federal government that even publish this news. And you see that before they could see Jack Robinson, the next thing, they started talking about how to seize their properties. So guys, let's hear your opinion. We don't want to even drag this in, but they have been exposed already.